السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. How are you? I hope you are all fine. Okay, today we are going to start a new theme called communication. Called what? Communication. Repeat after me. Communication. Communication. Super. The chapter number 1 called storytelling. 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 Now all of you open your books, page 79. Page 79. Okay. teacher قبل ما نبدأ في page 79 يعني ايه اصلا communication? What's the meaning of communication? Communication means to connect with each other. To connect with each other. To connect with each other. Like we talk or talk on the phone. So this is how we connect with each other if we are away from each other. Or we can talk face to face. This is communication. Okay? Understand? So communication means to connect with each other. And what's the meaning of storytelling? Storytelling. طيب دلوقتي كلنا اكيد عارفين stories. يعني ايه stories يا teacher؟ مش احنا كلنا بنخلي مامي قبل ما ننام مثلا تحكي لنا story، او احنا قاعدين مع بعض وعايزين نقرا story we can read a story from a book or story book. okay so برضو احنا ليه بنقول stories؟ why do we tell stories? why؟ طيب لما انا مثلا برجع من السكول واقعد كده مع ماما وابدأ احكي لها ايه اللي حصل في اليوم بتاعي in my school day. I start telling my mom what happened in that day. This is called story. Why I am telling her this story? Because I want her to feel like she was with me. She was with me on the day of my school. But did she? She was there with me? No, she wasn't. But I want her to feel like she was. اوكي يبقى احنا بنحكي الستوري عشان عاوزين نعمل imagine للمكان اللي حصل فيه الستوري بس احنا ما كناش موجودين فيه. understand؟ اوكي طيب تعالوا كده. I want you all to close your eyes and I will tell you two stories. I will tell you two stories. After I finish the two stories, I want you to choose which one of the stories I tell you make you feel like you were with me. Okay? The story number 1. Everyone close your eyes. Close your eyes, okay? Story number 1. I walked home from school. I opened the door and said hello to my mother. She was making dinner for our family. Okay, this is story number 1. Finished. Now story number 2. Keep your eyes closed, please. Story number 2. I walked home from school. The sun was bright and I felt hot on my skin. As I walked up to the door, I could smell my favorite dinner, chicken and rice. I walked inside and could hear my mother humming while she cooked dinner for our family. This is story number 2. Now all of you open your eyes. Super. طيب which story do you think makes you feel like you were with me? أنهي story خلتكوا تحسوا إن you were with me in the story? Think. Yes, super. Story number 2. Why the second story make you feel like you were with me in the story? Because in the second story I described what I felt, smelled and heard. So I used senses in the story so you can feel how I felt in the story. Okay, who remembers the 5 senses? We have sense of sight, sound or hearing, sense of smell, taste, and sense of touch. 5 senses: sense of sight, sense of sound or hear, sense of smell, sense of taste, and sense of touch. Who remembers the song of 5 senses? I can hear with my eyes. Remember the song? Super. Okay, so we said we have 5 senses. Which part of me I use in sight? Super. Eyes. I use my eyes in the sight sense. Which part I use in taste? Tongue. I use my tongue to taste. I use my ears to hear. I use my nose to smell, and I use my hands to touch. Super. Okay, now back to page 79. Search for objects in the classroom that you can see, smell, taste, touch, and hear. Draw and label what you find. طيب يعني ايه teacher؟ اعمل ايه؟ البيج اصلا بيقولي 5 senses scavenger hunt. What's the meaning of scavenger hunt? Scavenger hunt means that we search for things that we can describe with our 5 senses. We search for things that we can describe with our 5 senses. Okay, like what? If you are sitting now in your bedroom or in the living room or any room you are sitting, okay, search for objects that you can see with your eyes. For example, I can see a chair. I can draw the chair here and write chair. Okay, what else can I see? I can see water can. I can see water can. Okay, or water bottle. I can draw the water bottle and write its name. Okay, super. Now in the smell, I smell with my nose. What can you smell with your nose right now? What can you smell? Is mom cooking dinner? What can you smell? For example, I smell chicken. So I will draw here a plate of chicken and write chicken. Okay, what else can I taste? I also can taste chicken or pizza. If your mom is making pizza or chicken or whatever food she's making, you can taste it. And I can touch with my hands. What can you touch in the room you are sitting in? What can you touch? You can touch the pencil you are writing with. You can touch your book. Super. What can you hear? You can hear the sound of your teacher. Me, right? You can hear the sound of your teacher or the sound of your mommy or the sound of your brother or sister. Super. So all of these we will draw and label what we found. Okay? Super, my dears. Now open your books. Turn to page 80. Describing materials. We can also use our 5 senses to describe materials. Like what? First here